Hey, Baruch Levy B here from Defiant Spirit. I'm doing a double header today. I'm getting ready for the weekend, but I wanted to share with you, a question I get asked a lot is boil down to a nutshell. What do you do? You're a life coach, you're an executive coach, you're a logotherapist, meaning-centered psychotherapist, but what does all that mean? Here it is in a nutshell. I help people stop reacting to their circumstances and choose their response to life. If you've ever listened to my videos, you know where that comes from. Dr. Viktor Frankl. Um, Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space lies our power to choose our response. And in our response lies our growth and our happiness. What does that mean? Stimulus happens. Great bumper sticker, huh? Things happen to us all day, every day. Those are called circumstances. The challenge is we think we control our circumstances. You think right now you control your circumstances. You don't control anything outside of you. Now, we can create an illusion that we do until we don't. Look at the pandemic. That was a great reminder of just how little we control. However, there is something you always control. You control whether you react, what is reacting, going into fear. Going into fear, going into, excuse me, going into hiding, going into fight or flight. When we do that, one more, we are reacting to our circumstances. We are allowing them to dictate to us. Or we can stop reacting and choose our response. As Viktor Frankl says, the work, last one, I promise. The work that we're here to do is to become responsible, able to choose our response. Man, I'm choking on live camera. Okay, so the bottom line is, do we choose our response or do we have it chosen for us? And that really is it. In every situation, ask yourself, am I reacting or am I responding? That's your choice. So my podcast this week was with a friend of mine who I also coach. His name is Scott Schaffman. And Scott and I talked exactly about this. And of all places, in a poker tournament. So Scott was in the World Series of Poker, where he was in one of the towards the final rounds or somewhere in the middle, and he talks about his experience of having to react or having to respond. And so it's just a great example of how this can be applied anywhere and everywhere in our lives. It can be applied at the poker table. It can be applied in your bedroom. It can be applied as parents. It can be applied driving traffic. Things happen to me. Am I going to choose? Am I going to react or am I going to choose my response? That's the work. That's what we're here to do. I'm going to probably do this again since I was coughing, but I'll leave this one up for now. If you have any questions or you want to explore this more, jump over to defiantspirit.org, where you can listen to the podcast and you can learn about many other ways that you might learn how to stop reacting and to choose your response.